Hi guys, before I get to the video, I want to do a little shameless plug for my 3 books that I've written. So I've written 3 books about the PS Vita. They chart the full history of the Vita and they include interviews with developers and retrospectives on the big games. These are all available to buy on my website, as is my one-off Vita magazine, which charts my top 100 Vita games, plus the community's vote for top 100 games. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description, and now onto the video. Hi guys, so fighting game month on the Vita continues, and this next game is another PSP game, PSP Fighter Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Now, this is not actually on the Vita anymore, but I still wanted to include it kind of in terms of videos, just because I really found this game to be really good in terms of the gameplay. But it has one really big flaw, which a lot of reviewers complained about. I'm getting really badly destroyed. A lot of reviews complained about this, is that it lacks any story, which is it just didn't really make sense. The crux of the game is basically you go and you have these matches against different fighters, and that's really all there is to do in the game. So right now I'm doing one of the battles, and you can what you do is you choose who you want to fight as, and then you have a selection of characters. And they all seem like they're kind of online characters, like they're kind of real players. I'm not sure they are kind of actual ghost characters almost, but that's how it kind of looks anyway. And then that's really all there is available. There is like kind of a training mode. There's this weird sort of gauntlet mode, which is kind of tries to have a story, but it doesn't really. It doesn't have a great story, firstly. But then also it's just these really short missions. So like kill someone with a standard attack or something, or a diagonal attack. It's just not it wasn't a great mode, to be honest. So I kind of had high hopes that I thought, oh, maybe this is kind of a story mode, and the reviewers were wrong. But no, it wasn't a story mode. But I'll show you guys what that looks like in a moment. You can see obviously from oh, that's not. This guy's pretty tough. You can see from the screen, it's actually really great graphics. The character sprites, the backgrounds, they all look great. It's very impressive for a PSP game, and it still really does hold up, even playing it now on my Vita. So let me show you guys some of the other modes available. So that was quick match. You just kind of choose your character and jump into a fight with another player. Gauntlet, I'll show you guys that in a second. Trials is clearing one stage after another, kind of like survival mode. Versus sort of you against another player, and I believe you used to be able to play this online as well, although I don't think I ever actually went online. Creation, so you can create your own character, training, and then records and options. So let me show you guys what Gauntlet looks like. So on here you choose your character. I'm going to choose Kratos. It's pretty cool, you can actually play as Kratos on the PSP version. And then so if we jump into one of them, basically you got to use A, B, or K to defeat your opponent. So it's really kind of focused missions when you play the Gauntlet mode. There, like I said, there is a bit of a story if you want to read through it. It's not anything special. I don't think I actually finished the story ever, just because I thought it was not grabbing my attention at all. So that's that is an example of one of the Gauntlet battles. I'm just going to actually come off for this because it's not particularly great. But let's jump into Trials. So Trial of Attack, Endless Trial is the one I think I used to play. This was a bit more entertaining when you're just fighting character after character. If you're a fan of the Soul Calibur games, then this is a really sort of faithful portable version of the games. It's really good. It plays really well. It's just such a shame that they didn't kind of take the time to put a story in, especially when you consider Tekken 5 and 6, which did have the stories modes and did have so much content. But let's take a look at Endless Battle mode right now. I used to love playing Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. It was again one of these games where me and my friends, after going out for a night out, we'd come back and we'd be playing Soul Calibur, and it was just it's one of these games where you can sort of button mash, if you don't know what you're doing, and still somehow pull off these really kind of cool, flashy moves. And right now, I've completely forgotten a lot of the moves. I didn't try looking at the moves again before I started playing. So, you know, everything I'm doing right now is very much just kind of pulling off random moves and seeing what I can do.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, pretty good. Completely unplanned as well. So let me show you guys what I meant by in the quick match mode. So if you pick a character, I'll choose Taki. And then what you do is what you have is these kind of various options in terms of who you want to fight, and sort of these records as well. Which again, like, I don't know if I don't think these are actual players, kind of ghost players, but it kind of gives that impression. I know Tekken Dark Resurrection did something similar as well, where you could have ghost players. So any players you kind of download almost their ghost, and you play as them. But I'm pretty sure this is just kind of random, you know, random sort of computer generated almost characters. Oof, I'm not doing well. But guys, that's a little look at Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Like I said, it's a fun game, looks great, you know, good sound effects, just, you know, a great portable version of the Soul Calibur games. If it weren't for the missing story mode, I think it would have been brilliant. It's not available anymore, like I said, which is just annoying. You know, if you've got a PSP, you can still probably buy the game pretty cheaply, physical version. Or if you've got a hacked Vita, then you can get it by other means, which we don't need to talk more about that. But guys, thank you very much for watching. So the next video, I think, was another PSP game. I'm thinking about covering the 2 Tekken games, and then jumping into some of the actual Vita games. So guys, thank you very much for watching. As with the last video, let me know your favorite fighting games on the Vita, and see you on the next video.